Hello and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley in Farming Simulator 22, where it's been an exhausting November and we just have to catch up with ourselves today. I'll just remind you, in November we harvested cotton on this field here behind me, and the plan now is to do corn in this field. We plant corn in April. We also in November harvested sugar beet on this field. And now the plan is to do potatoes. I'm a glutton for punishment, so we'll do potatoes, another root crop. This was sugar beet, now we're going to do potatoes, and we plant that in March, I think. Now, while we're here, I have a plan to put a tailor shop just here. I know this year we're supposed to be buying equipment. We're in our third year where we could buy more equipment. But there's some things missing, like a tailor shop, a dairy and a donut factory. But I'd like to put a tailor shop around here somewhere, but it costs 100,000, so we need to save up some money. But the first thing to do today, I think, is to get back to the farm and check on our animals and production. So the first thing I'd like to do is check on our animals to make sure they're okay. Now the cows probably need some TMR mix, so let's go down to our electric. Oh, we already have some in here. But I think we probably should make some more. Let's just see. No, actually it's okay. What about the other animals? So the sheep have loads of grass, that's fine. What about the chickens? Okay, I will do a bit of filling up the chickens' pens offline. I won't even film it because filling up the chicken food is not interesting in any way, so I'll just skip to when I've done it. Okay, that's the sheep fed, so let's just check everyone's fed. Sheep, yeah, everyone's fed now. So I think I mentioned that in January, I'm not sure I mentioned this, but anyway, in January I would like to sell the silage and the bread that we have in order to pay for a tailor shop, because that's 100,000 and we need some money, and that's the peak time for bread and silage is January. So I'd like to get through to January as quick as possible because we probably have a lot of bread and we do have a lot of silage. But before that, I would like to take this macanthan back to the forest and do a bit more forestry because we're alarmingly short of money, and I'd like to just fill up the timber runner with wood and sell it and get, like, 30,000 in today, to tide us through to January. So I'll see you when I get over to the sawmill. I'm so glad we got this truck now. It did us so proud yesterday with all that sugar beet, to having to cart it over here. Well, not here, but the sugar mill is next door. I don't know what we would have done without it. Well, we'd have to hire it, I suppose, but we own this truck now, and that's really good. So I was going to check actually before about our productions to make sure that we have enough stuff in each one, enough raw materials. So in the sawmill, when they're going to need to fill that up quite soon, but not now. We have oat flour, loads of bread, sugar beet. We just did that yesterday, and there's lots of wool and cotton, and the carpentry's okay. The greenhouses are fine, and yes, the oil mill. We have, sunflower. We're growing sunflower, or we will be soon. So. Okay, let's get on with things. Let's go to the forest and cut down some trees. There won't be many trees left in this forest by the time we've finished with it, but we do have our other forest where all our trees, some of them will be fully grown in July next year, so we can start on that again then if we so wish. So I'll see you when I'm done. I'm really looking forward to the new map on in FS22 coming in November. I think it's Silver Run Forest, and they've tweeted a few things about pulleys and winches and new front loaders and all this kind of stuff, but it's probably going to make forestry a bit more difficult. At the moment it's easy. I just kind of chop it down, pick it up and stick it on the back here with super strength. But I'm looking forward to it actually. I quite like forestry, and it'd be nice to have different ways of doing things, you know, these kind of contraptions that pull things through the forest from inaccessible to accessible areas. Anyway, let's just see how much we've got in the back here. What do you think? I think about 20,000, I'm not sure. Yeah, 22,000. Okay. As before, I need to get into the good habit of taking the truck off of the sell point so other people could use it. So, right, we've got some money in the bank. I think what I'd like to do is skip to tomorrow and try and get through to January. So, I'll see you on December the 2nd. Okay. Oh no, it's slowing. Well, we can't do anything today, and we know everything's okay, so let's get through to January the 1st. Okay, so it's January the 1st, and if you've been watching for a while, you will know that I do not like January or February in the game or in real life. So we'll still be in March, I think. But first of all, I'd like to try and sell, what was it now? I think it's, yeah, silage. In January we have to sell bread and silage. So let's go down to down here and make sure that silage, if I can get out, I'm stuck. I think this is probably silage by now. It is, yeah. So I think we've got about 49 of these, so that's a pretty penny. And we also need to sell the bread. So let's just go to the bakery and see how much bread there is. The bakery is down, I think it's this one here. No, that's the spinnery. Where's the bakery? Oh, the bakery is here. So, round the corner. Quite a lot of bread, okay. And I just want to check on the prices. So silage is 345, and that's over the peak price it says there. And what about bread? Bread at Grocery Mart or Sell Everything is 3352, and that's $1 above the... Yeah, that's $1 above the max. So, okay, let's get in our T7. And where's our... Well, this trailer we have is leased. I think we should buy this sometimes because it's only cheap, isn't it? So, alright, I need to pick up... What about tomatoes, actually? Tomatoes in February. Let me just check on the price of tomatoes now. So at town sale, it's 1,000 and the peak price is 973. Okay, right, I'm going to sell all the tomatoes, all the bread and all the silage. I'll see you at the various sell points. I've never been here before. This is the town sale where we get $1,000 for each of these pallets. So it's well worth doing at the moment. Okay, let's go and get some more tomatoes. I think we're going to need a bigger trailer, you know. This is taking about 3 or 4 trips to sell these tomatoes. There's such a lot of them. But let's see how much we get. Okay, let's go and get more tomatoes. There were a lot of tomatoes. So this is pretty good because tomatoes might pay for our tailor shop. I don't know. Let's find out. Not quite. Okay, I'm off to get the bread now, and we just take that next door to Grocery Mart. Okay, so 10,000 litres of bread, and it's the peak price now, about 3,500 for each. So will this pay for the tailor shop? Yes, just about. But there's one more thing to sell, which is the silage. So I'm going to go over to the cow barn and pick up all the silage. And, well, I'm not sure where to take it, but I'll find out. Okay, here we are at the bale sell point where we get a good price for this silage, and there's lots and lots of it. So how much will we receive? Quite a lot. There's even more to come actually, so I'll see you back here when I've picked up the rest of it. Okay, so here's the last lot of stuff to sell today, and fortunately I was thinking at one point we need to sell our... Oh, hang on. I can't see. Yeah, okay. I was thinking today we need to sell our cotton because the cotton is worth a lot of money, and also the cotton, if you upscale it to fabric, there's no difference between wool fabric and cotton fabric. It's not like cotton fabric is worth more and you can sell it for more. It's all just fabric. But cotton, it takes less cotton to make the fabric. I think that's what it is. That's why it's sort of more valuable at the spinnery. So I was thinking there's not really much point in... We could just sell the cotton as it is. It's one of those things you could just sell it because the wool can make fabric as well as cotton can. Anyway, we should get over and buy the tailor shop. I'm just going to make my way to the spinnery to pick up the fabric first. I would have quite liked to put the tailor shop down where all the other shops are because yeah, I'm not sure you'd ever put a shop here with these factories, but you could do, I suppose. I don't know, but it'd be nice to have it down where the shops are, but there's no spaces down there, and I can't think a better place to put it than here. We have space here and it's quite flat, and we have these other kind of productions here, so I think, well, I'll put it here, and you know, that's it. And I need to also leave space for a donut shop, so let me just go to construction. And I think it's a production. It's yeah, the tailor shop here. So yeah, we want it like this. Let me just fiddle about for a second so I can find the best place for it. Yeah, I think I'll put it here. A tailor shop. Okay, do you know what? While we're here, I couldn't help but noticing when we go to construction, we go to productions, we go to factories, and we go to the... There's a donut shop. Where is it? Oh, it's here. It's 20,000. I mean, I think I'm going to buy this now. I'm going to put it somewhere where it's pretty flat. So let me just decide where to put it. I think I'll put it here. Yeah, I think this is alright. I was just worried just now when I put it down that I'd done the wrong thing and this should be the other side. But to me, aesthetically, the shop fronts are here. This is the shop front for this one, and this is the shop front for this one. So I think I'll leave it as it is. I think it's fine. Okay, let's put some fabric in the tailor shop. Can I pick it up? I can. Okay. Okay, it goes just over here, I think. Just here. Fantastic. Now, I just want to have a look at the productions in here. So, particularly the donuts. So for donuts, we need flour, sugar, and eggs. Is that it? Flour, sugar, and eggs? I think we've got all that, so we can start making that straight away. But first of all, I'm going to put out all this fabric in the clothes shop. Okay, so that's the last one. So the tailor shop, 6,000 litres of fabric, and it's storing. That's fine. Now I'm just thinking about the donuts because the sugar mill we now need to have distributing. I think it's storing. So yeah, distributing to the donut factory. And then what else do we need for donuts? We need we need flour. That's probably already distributing. Let's find a flour in here. Oat flour should be distributing. What, to both the bakery and the donut factory? Okay, I can't see flour in here, but what else do we need? We need eggs. So I'll tell you what, let's go and get some eggs. And when we come back, we'll see if the flour is distributing to the donut factory, because it should be distributing to both the donut factory now and the bakery. Anyway, I'll see you back here when I've got some eggs. Well, I popped over to the sugar mill and got some sugar as well, and I realised that I hadn't switched the production on for donuts, so nothing would be distributing. So I think this is where we put everything in. So if I can just unload everything here, I've got unload left switched on, so if I can unload stuff... Oh, I don't need to, I don't think. Oh, it's all going in, that's good. Let's unload it anyway. Right, that's very good. So, yeah, we've got donuts producing now. I thought we'd need more stuff for donuts, but obviously we don't. And the other thing I thought about was the, what's it called? The spinnery needs to be distributing now. Here's the spinnery. And, yeah, this needs to be distributing to the tailor shop. So the only production we need now... The last one we need, well, it might be the last, there might be others, I don't know, but is the dairy. We don't have a dairy. It's just behind, it's here actually, behind, I'll go to it. It's behind the bakery that we own, so we need to buy the dairy at some point to make butter, to make cakes and things like that. How much is it? 70,000. I can't buy it now anyway, but let's get back to our new productions. Yeah, they look very good, don't they? This one's producing already, so it'll come out here. And I expect this tailor shop to be very slow in producing stuff. Because the fabric, the fabric is slow to spawn, so we'll come back in March. So now I want to go back to the farm and skip on to March if I can. Okay, so what I want to do is just skip through to February. I won't check anything now, productions or animals or anything. We're just going to skip through to February and then we'll check things again. Okay, so here we are in February. Gosh, it's cold. I just want to check animals first and then productions, and then I want to skip through to March. So, the mixed ration. Okay, I think we have to do it. So, I'll take the... Yeah, our telehandler, and I'm going to do some mixed ration. Okay, so the cows are fine. What about the sheep? They got loads of grass, and chickens, well, I just did them. I think they're okay for the moment. I think probably we can skip through to... Actually, I'm a bit worried about the chickens. I'm going to skip through to February the 2nd. Okay, now I would like to skip through to March, but I do have a couple of jobs to do. I'd like to get the chickens fed, and also there's so much wool over the sheep that I need to get over there. I'm going to skip out the feeding the chickens because it's not interesting, and I'll see you over at the sheep pen. This is probably quite controversial, but I'm seriously thinking about selling all the cotton in March, because March is when... I'll try not to run this person over. March is when the cotton is most valuable, and if we sold it all then, we should get about $167,000 for it. So I think maybe we should do that, because I was saying before about this wool here. There's no difference between fabric made from wool and fabric made from cotton. So the cotton, I think, is something we should just sell and make a lot of money from. And I think I might do it because, you know, we have stuff to pay for, we have stuff on lease to pay for. Now is a time when we're supposed to be, you know, having more machinery and stuff like that. We have the truck, we have stuff on lease. So I'm justifying it to myself actually, rather than to the audience. But I think that's what I'm going to do, is sell the cotton. No matter how controversial, I think I'm going to do that. But first of all, I need to try and get all this wool on this trailer here. So let's just see if it works. Oh, I can't get it all on. Okay, I'm going to try and get it all on by hook or by crook, and I'll see you down at the spinnery. Okay, I got it all on. So I do have unload right on on this trailer now. So let's just see if I can unload it all on the right. Yes. What about the rest of it? No? Oh gosh, I've got to do it all. Fine. So let's just push it all to the right, and then that should do it, shouldn't it? Okay, the last one. So okay, I think what I want to do is get back to the farm and try and skip on to March now, because I've just had enough of January and February. So we'll skip on to March, and then we'll check things again like animals and productions, and then we'll start on our fields. Okay, I'll see you in March. By the way, I only just remembered to turn the tailor shop on, the production for the tailor shop. So it's only just started working. So I'll see you in March. Okay, so there's one thing I want to get done today, which is to start work on our what will be our potato field. Start work, I mean spreading slurry on it. So we do have a slurry spreader here somewhere. Where is it? Over here. So I'm going to go over to that field, and also that field is where our new productions are, which is the donut factory and the tailor shop. So we'll see if anything is spawned there, because I put those down. I can't remember what month it was. It was probably January, I think, 2 months ago. So we'll see if anything has spawned. I'll see you over there. So a reminder that it's potatoes in this field in March, so we need to sort it out. We need to raise the nitrogen level on it. But first I'm going to drive over to the donut shop and see if anything has spawned. Let's just stop the tractor and get out and have a look. Yeah, look at that. Loads of donuts. That's fantastic. And how much can you sell donuts for? I've no idea. Let's just find out. Donuts. Okay, in March, pretty bad, but the peak price, 3,572. Okay, so 3,928 is the best price. There's not much difference between the best price and the worst price. So we could sell, how many have we got? Like 10? I'm not sure what we've got. 11,700. Well, that's very good. What about the tailor shop? I've only switched it on yesterday, so that's where we put stuff. What about where things spawn? Around the back? Nothing. Okay. Alright, so let's do what we came here to do, and let's slurry this field. I've just remembered that we have one other field to do. I think this field is finished. The other field is, I'll show you actually, it's down here, field 31, and I wanted to do sunflowers in that field, and they're March as well. So in March we have to plant sunflowers, potatoes, and corn. Corn is in April, actually. Anyway, that's all I can do today, I think. So thanks very much for watching. We've got quite a lot done, including 2 new productions. This will make a good thumbnail. Anyway, thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.